everyone. This is another random stream. There's Marty with his thumb. And that's how
thumb.
Yeah, he does have two thumbs.
He's got two thumbs.
Where am I looking at?
That's why we call him Two Thumbs
Right
Marty.
there. We don't know who is going to be in here, but we had a hell of a day. We had a great day. Marty went to Kojima with Beppu and then took a lengthy bus ride. And then he rode Jupiter. How many times?
8 times.
8 times.
It was that good.
6 more times than I've ridden it, and I rode it twice in 2005 and didn't care for it, but he's probably going to be sore, but he still really thoroughly enjoyed it. It was running with PTC trains.
Want to give a quick review on it?
Yeah.
It's like good. It's...
Anthony's watching from next door.
Oh, is he?
Oh,
Anthony!
Yeah, so
Hi, Anthony.
Jupiter, I think I feel like it's similar to the Boss for me. It's like it's really rough, but it's really good. Yeah, you kind of have to ride it like with your back not against the seat.
Real quick.
Otherwise, it just rips you apart. But yeah, it's got a lot of airtime, a lot of laterals. The drop's average, but the good bit is after the drop. You go down the valley and then
In the front seat.
in the front seat, yeah. You go like into this turn and just pegs you to the PTC lap bars for quite a few seconds.
How's the pre-lift?
Yeah, you get airtime on the pre-lift.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's really
Really
good.
long.
Yeah, like totally exceeded my expectations.
Nice.
It's really good.
What are you drinking?
I've got just a Kirin Lager. It's my favorite Japanese beer.
And I have sake. Pretty much I don't know how many fluid ounces that is, like a standard Coke can or whatever. I had some last night and didn't do anything.
And I'm having creme brulee.
Very
Yeah.
Japanese of you, Marty.
Yeah.
But I've never really had sake. I was thinking about this. I had it with Jeff Johnson at a Japanese restaurant years ago, and it was just water. You know, it didn't do anything. But Vince, what do you want? You want to explain our day today?
Yeah, so we had ourselves very much a culture day. We went to Hiroshima. We got to check out the Atomic Dome. We explored around Peace Memorial Park. It was very much a day of solemn reflection and just kind of appreciating the history of the tragedy that occurred, or the tragedy of war that occurred just in that city.
It was a heavy morning, just for me personally. When I'm there, it just feels different to me, I guess you could say. And but we saw what was the day? How many days since?
Oh man, it was
25,000.
28,554, I think, days since the bomb was dropped.
We have like this LED screen. We didn't go in the museum because we wanted to try to maximize our time at
Miyajima Island. We took the ferry from the mainland out to the island, and it's really cool because if you have the JR pass, it's actually included in the pass. We just had to pay a very small tax on the way over, and then the way back was completely free.
What'd you think of that boat ride?
Oh, it's great. Boats are the best.
Show them your slippers.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
so
Got to we're rocking these bad boys.
there's sand all around here because we
We came when we got to the island. It was high tide, and we got to see the beautiful views of the famous shrine there. The Anthony was calling it the Epcot shrine in the water, but then as we walked around the island, we were going to do the ropeway, but the ropeway was closed. We took some time to explore the aquarium just to cool off and enjoy the air conditioning. But then as we were walking back towards the ferry, the tide was out. And so we could literally walk up to the shrine. It was the craziest thing.
we touched it.
At first we were like, it's too watery, it's too muddy, but then we were just like, screw it, let's go, and we just trekked out across the empty seabed to get to the shrine, and it's huge. It is massive in person.
It was amazing. We went to an aquarium too.
Yeah, the aquarium was fun.
Only place that was had AC, and it was
Yeah.
hot.
We needed to get out of the heat.
It was very, very hot, and there's white sand that reflects the heat and everything back at you. But we found out on the way back to take a little shortcut and go down this large alley of shops, and Vince and I had a really cool sandwich, and Anthony had fried oysters.
Yeah.
Um,
It definitely felt like a touristy district, but it also felt authentic.
yep. It was beautiful. The ropeway was closed.
Yeah.
Couldn't do that, but we made the best out of it. And then Marty was replaced by a deer. So Vince made a new friend, which you'll see in the vlogs for this.
Just like Marty likes those waffle ice creams.
Yeah.
But I have no idea what time it is back home. It is about 7. It's 7:42 here in Japan, and
Almost 7:45.
almost, yeah, as Marty says, a quarter. I'm learning the lingo. We've been going. It's funny because we get back fairly early from our day's activities, and then we'll go to. We'll wind down.
We're just looking up
Okay, well,
our preview photo thing.
Oh, that's
on the
awesome. We wind down, and then Marty and I sit up all night. Yeah, have these. These are really good.
Oh, cool. I was just looking, but I'll have one now.
Yeah, please do. I have another bag of something, but so where we're staying at, we're literally across the street from the train station, and it's a big help because the last couple rooms we had maybe 5-10 minute walk, something like that. But with bags and it's hot, it can be, you melt very quick.
It feels longer than it actually
Yeah,
is.
it really does. So it was nice to have a place that you just walked across the street, and there's a 7-Eleven, there's a Lawson, and there's this other side this district on the other side of the tracks, and wow.
Oh man, the nightlife here is incredible.
What about next door? Or the thing?
Oh,
Yeah,
The manga, whatever
the,
it's called.
the manga mall thing.
We went to a vertical manga mall, and we had to Google this when we came back, but Marty and I passed this maid restaurant, and they serve you in a maid outfit.
That's very weird.
We felt old and creepy, which we kind of are, but it was, yeah, I am, okay, but it was strange, and we felt very out of place. But we're glad we went there because it led to a whole exploration.
Yeah, just to clarify, we didn't go inside. We walked past the
Yeah.
place, and this maid person came out and door smiling. It's like, what do we do? Keep on walking.
Yeah, it was wild. And then when you're on trips like this, it's important, at least for folks like us, to take a day off from all the amusement park stuff and the crowds, and just see Japan. Let's see.
Hold it.
Robert Ulrich,
Oh,
you're not
hey.
wrong
No
about
way.
being. Nice to see you, buddy. I have no idea what time it is back home. These are basically the only times we can do this because we need Wi-Fi, and communication, if we're being honest, has been sparse in Japan. It's just the way it is, depending on, like I said in the last vlog, Vince and I had a couple days where we couldn't do anything on our phones. Very little. But depending on where you go in Japan, like today, I was able to make a phone call today. So that was good. And then the deer at that place, I'm an animal lover, and they just come up to you.
Oh. It's in Belgium.
Oh, you're in Belgium.
He's on.
Oh, Ace is on the.
Is he on the Ace trip?
Yeah.
Are you on the Ace trip, Robert? If so, have fun.
Yeah. Ride to Happiness is the best coaster in Belgium.
What did he say there?
12:45.
12:45 p.m. Okay. Start a meeting.
You should say hi to Alan Trotter if he's on the.
If you know who Alan Trotter is, Robert, please tell him hi from Marty,
Marty, yep.
our friend from New Zealand.
He'll know who that is.
And we're all for getting along incredibly well. Marty and I realized we're more similar than we thought. Just finished UK. Wow.
Nice.
Oh,
Very cool. We have 1 week left.
1 week. Yeah.
1 week, and it feels like we've been here for much, much longer. Like we were reminiscing when we went live from Tokyo Skytree. That seems so long ago, and if I'm being honest, I don't want to go home. Not on Central Europe. Busted knee. He's not on it.
Oh no.
Oh no, dude.
oh,
That's no fun.
Who, Ellen?
No.
Oh, for Robert.
Robert.
Oh, okay.
Robert. That's no fun.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what to say. I was going to
Hopefully
say
you're
something
making the best of
hilarious.
it, though.
Yeah, hopefully you're making the best out of it. The only thing that's really kicking our ass is the heat and the humidity. It's insane here. It's not. It's worse here than it is Florida, believe it or not. At least in my opinion. But
My opinion too.
yeah, it's if you ever come to Japan in the summer, be prepared for the hottest weather you will ever experience in your life. I've been sunburnt at least 3 different times. Today, Vince, Anthony, and I applied sunblock twice. And Happy Human, hello.
Who's that?
Yeah.
I don't
Just a
know.
really happy guy.
A very happy human. Hello, happy human. We're happy humans too,
Yeah.
because we're in Japan.
And we got drinks.
And we got drinks.
I have
This is sake.
7-Eleven chips.
Yes.
Crisps.
Yeah, we've spent an awful lot. By the way, I only have like 300 on my Suica card.
Oh.
So I have to update. But we've spent a lot. We've kept 7-Eleven in business on this trip.
Spent a lot of money there.
But it's been like another life-altering trip to Japan. You know, every trip to Japan, I've learned something. For me, a lot of it is just put the trims on. Tell Marty that he's my favorite happy human.
Oh. He's a very happy human.
He's a very happy human. You know, when we get down, if we miss a wrong train or we get, you know, whatever the choices may be, we actually do our best to make sure. 64 degrees here, been over 74 degrees. Oh, only rain one day. We've only
Wish
had
that
rain.
It was 74 degrees.
Yeah,
here.
God. So when we were at the shrine, I looked at my phone and it said actual temperature 92, feels like 101. And it felt warmer than that. Every day, it's kind of a humorous thing. We're like, oh my God, this is hotter.
No,
Have you had some sushi? I have not.
We have.
we had.
Yep.
We've discovered this really cool Italian restaurant, is it?
A really cheap one.
It's
A
cheap.
really,
Yeah,
really
super
cheap one.
cheap.
But you sit at your table and you use the app to order your food.
Oh, Brian is on Ace Trip.
Okay.
Anthony's friend Brian.
Okay. Cool.
Hopefully he's having a good time.
Anthony's just chilling out.
Actually, I'm sure.
But Anthony, if you're hearing this and you want to come and join us,
That'd be
Well,
fun.
please come over.
Yeah, we got snacks.
You're the first person ever to comment on the stream in the room next to me. So, yeah, we got snacks. We got grape Fanta candy.
Oh.
Yeah, we haven't even opened it yet. Grape Fanta has been one of our favorite soft drinks on the trip. Yeah, see it in there?
That's Marty's breakfast.
There it is, right there. I see it.
No.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, we don't know what this is. We saw it. That's the thing about being here. Like a lot of the foods, we don't know what they are, but they market them really, really well, and then we eat them. So for instance, we rode the UFO rapids ride at Yomiuri Land,
Yep.
and the next store we went to, Vince bought.
I got a UFO instant noodles. They tasted great.
That's awesome.
It tasted like cheap noodles, but it tasted great.
You know, most people watch these after the recorded. Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna try these to see. Have you tried it yet?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
What? It's like a pill. Oh, you
It-
mean
it-
Oh,
like a-
weird.
It tastes like a pill.
Oh my God! It fizzes, or something.
It's sort of like
I chewed it.
fizzing log.
It tastes like grape Fanta.
Yeah.
Oh,
There was a
Robert, I think you're texting me right now. I can't see him until after the stream. I
Oh
just
wow,
see
that's real.
it's very strong.
Yeah. I did see a message pop up while
Oh, okay.
we were chewing.
We'll check. I'll get
Yeah,
back
how
in.
do you check the messages?
You can't do it until after you're done. If I do it, it closes out the
It does.
Is that the ramen ride? Even Peggy wrote it. Yes.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't tell them about it. We waited 70 minutes for it.
It was the best roller coaster or not roller coaster, the best ride at Yomiuri Land.
It was. It was busy at Yomiuri Land. And it started raining, so everybody went into the indoor ride. I even got a credit there. That Gerstlauer suspended coaster I didn't know anything about. Oh, tell them about our karaoke. Oh, Anthony. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, he sent me the current view, he said. Okay, I'll check it out. So, we all did our first proper Japanese karaoke experience. And we were originally only going to be there for 1 hour, but we
had
purchased
so much
another.
fun. We were
Oh
having
my
so
God.
much fun.
It was,
So much
we
fun.
had a couple beers, but we just picked random songs and,
Yeah. We played some pop, we played some rock, and then we played some metalcore.
We played some Hey Ya by
Hey,
Oh.
yes. Oh my goodness, we were having so much fun.
And believe it or not, right downstairs, just a half a block over, is a 24-hour karaoke restaurant.
Oh.
So we're only here for one more night after tonight, and then we move to Nagoya.
Nagoya.
We're starting to head east.
Mm-hmm.
We're on the bottom southwest island in Japan right now. But today we learned something this morning though, which was hilarious at the train station. So we do this thing where we're on the Shinkansens, otherwise known as the bullet trains. We always like to. Everybody goes.
Hey,
Hello, Emma.
Hi.
Is this Emma? Emma?
I think it is Emma.
Okay, you told me your last name and I forgot it. Emma Williams. Uh-oh, what?
I'm not feeling so shy.
Oh, come here,
Hey, come
Anthony.
on in.
Anthony's coming in. Sit down,
Hi,
Anthony.
I'm here. There's
He's no longer in the room next to us. Emma just commented.
the Fantastic Four are here.
Emma, or
Emma's in there.
Kimajo
Yeah.
Grogan Classic. Oh, did she go there?
Who? No,
Yeah.
Emma's.
Oh, she said classic. Okay, you're home.
Classic. Classic question.
So we had just a cultural day today. It was much needed to recharge our batteries. But karaoke, man, dude, we had
so
so much fun. I can't wait to
Yeah.
do that again. You're in a private room. Yeah, we were doing Marty and I, and we were just.
I'm not a metal guy.
No, he's not a metal guy, so he doesn't understand.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
did. You
Oh,
did.
I tried.
But
It was bad.
it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Every day there's been something on this trip that's just like, holy crap, like this is why we're here.
Spicy chili.
And we've all agreed that the experience of what we're doing is more important than actually.
Yeah, the coasters suck. Don't come here for the coasters. Well, a few. There are a few.
Yeah, we've had
About
okay.
10 coasters, but yeah.
Yeah.
10 out of like 80.
Oh yes, there is karaoke on the Tokyo Dome Ferris wheel. We didn't do it. We did the Ferris wheel. We didn't do karaoke.
We didn't know any of the songs.
Yeah. It was really strange.
Oh my
Gosh,
gosh.
what's some of the funny stories that we've?
You were about to tell the Shinkansen this morning.
Oh yes, sorry. So we've discovered. So
Some
Shinkansen trains are what, like 10 cars or 16 cars?
Yeah.
Oh my god, we ran.
They're usually like
We
16
broke the
cars.
rule.
Yeah. So we have this thing.
Did you guys get grumpy?
Oh, why didn't the rest of us? I'd already
No
been there,
stress.
and we wanted to do Hiroshima stuff today, Emma. We didn't want to go to a park. We just needed to recharge our batteries. Even though we've had some great parks. Yeah, balance exactly. So we've always figured it out that when people come to the train station, they all go into the nearest car. But if you go to the front car, there's a lot better chance of getting non-reserved seats on the Shinkansen. We're not doing reserved seats for this trip, right? So we go all the way to the front early morning today, like 8:30 or something, not too early. But we're in the front, and the train just keeps going past us, and we're like, "Is this our train?" But we realized it was a 6-car train. So we do a little jog there, and so we learned that the train stations have 16 cars or 8 cars, whatever it is. You just have to pay attention to what your train ticket or the thing on Google Maps says, because if not, you're going to be doing some running to your train. Which was hilarious. And some of the trains will get you back quicker, some will stop at everyone, but with a Shinkansen train, they're so unbelievably quiet, smooth, and comfortable, most of them, that you can just nap and it doesn't even feel like you're doing. The one we did yesterday did 181 miles an hour, and you wouldn't even know. It's so smooth. How many? Oh wow. How many?
It's cheap too.
How many different forms of transportation did we figure out we were doing on this? We've done on this trip.
So we've done plane, bullet train, local train, subway, boat, taxi, gondola, ferry, monorail for these two.
No monorails for us.
Yeah, and tram, streetcar,
And roller coasters.
and roller coaster.
Because they are the greatest trains. Absolutely, they are a feat of engineering. Every time I come to this country and experience a Shinkansen, I get back to the United States and I'm pissed because they don't have.
I take public transportation in Chicago. I'm gonna not be a happy camper.
Yeah, see, exactly.
Actually, when I get back to Chicago, the first thing I'm gonna look for on the train station is a vending machine. They're not gonna be there, or a bathroom.
Then you're gonna go to the train. Is it Suica or Jaguar?
That is true too. Well,
Uh-oh,
it's
hold on.
pretty easy because we just.
Oh crap! How do I get the comments back?
We had them pulled up before.
I usually will just ding. You can do that in Chicago.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Like, you can just
It
ding
says,
on
"Can you get from one city to other by bus? Is it cheaper than bullet trains?"
Oh, that'd be
That'd
brutal.
be-
it. Depends
Yeah.
on where you're going.
Yeah, it depends on where you're going. I mean,
If you're staying like local Tokyo,
you can get like from one end of the country to the other in like 4 hours on a bullet train. I mean, it's just if it's a express.
watching too.
No, just to see the
Comments.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
Emma.
Emma, it was great. We had a fantastic day with you at those two parks. Even though I was a little under the weather, it was still great.
How do we get the comments?
I just scroll up,
Hold on.
but
I'm useful on the phone.
we had an early night tonight. We decided, hey, we have Wi-Fi here. Let's just go live, and then so we're real limited of where we can really communicate. If I'm being completely honest, I'm not exactly happy with the way my service has been on this trip. I'm discovering I'm not getting stuff. Stuff is just not being downloaded. It's weird. I don't always connect to the Wi-Fi. Is Togo the greatest? Is Togo the goat manufacturer?
In Japan,
Well, Anthony, no.
I don't. I mean, what else have we ridden this
Sea-
Togo that's not a kiddie coaster?
Ultra Twister.
Sea
Okay, that was
Viper,
fine.
not Sea Viper.
Leviathan.
Oh,
Leviathan
Sea
was
Paradise.
Fine.
Yep.
Sea Paradise, that was a great coaster.
That was really good.
I forgot about that park already. Good
It was
Lord.
a really long time. I mean, I forgot about Disney.
Hurricane.
Oh yeah.
Just
Disney.
Robert was asking about maglev, so I don't think we've done any maglevs here.
No, we saw Maglev Museum by Legoland.
Yep.
What's
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that manufacturer?
No, this is
that's,
magnetic levitation.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that-
like a form of high-speed rail.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've almost done one in Shanghai, but I was too cheap, so I took the metro line to Shanghai Disney. But I realized afterwards I could have done a maglev.
So,
Yeah.
believe it or not, we went to Himeji Central Park and had an incredible day there. So much so that I think it's safe to say that we had more fun there than at Disney Sea or whatever.
I definitely did.
Yeah, I think so too.
Sorry, Disney.
Yeah,
Not sorry.
we were virtually the only people in the park. The staff was amazing. There's these
Staff was
hype
amazing.
music for each coaster train, and
Go, go.
which you saw some of that when I tried to go live. But we've discovered there's only like 2 spots in the park to have actually decent Wi-Fi. And as soon as I walked away, shut off the stream. So that's why there was Wi-Fi on the island today, but I didn't even try to connect because I was kind of in a vibe. How much dollar was the ticket for Himeji? Oh God. Okay. This was a sticker shock.
Yeah, it was 3,800 to get in.
Mm-hmm.
Or it was either
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
or so 3,800 to get into the admission, and then to do unlimited rides was 3,000 on top of that. So 6,800 yen.
Very expensive.
Very expensive. Yeah.
But we made the best out of it.
Yeah.
And we did this haunted house, and Anthony screamed.
Yeah, that was actually quite cool.
It
that
was
haunted house.
great. have the lights super dim, so to the point where you can't see anything, and they give your group one tiny little mag light.
Yeah,
It was
It was scary. Spooky. It was very spooky. But we did the Diablo.
Diablo.
We did like 6 times or something.
4 to
5.
6 times.
Yeah.
And we were right there at opening, and the crew there was fantastic.
They let us stay on.
They were.
Best
they were
op,
hyped
yeah, best
based on
ops of the trip so far.
Oh,
because
oh,
I
yeah.
let you sit in your seat and
All right,
not leave the station.
this is going to be tough.
Oh no.
Favorite ride of the trip so far?
Hakuge.
Okay.
Yep.
Anthony? Okay.
Oh man, that's a toughie because Hakuge is phenomenal. I love it, but Beauty and the Beast just blew me away.
Oh.
Wait, ride or coaster?
Any.
Ride.
Okay, honestly, the ride I really am sticking with right now so far, Flying Dinosaur.
Oh, nice.
I'm an intensity guy. I'm not so much of a airtime is great. Don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't like airtime.
Eton Monkey, man.
Okay, that's a whole other conversation.
Is Hakuge better in the front or back? Well, okay. For me, it's a front seat ride, but when we were there, the back was kicking ass like I had never experienced it before. It was all over. It was super hot.
I think I did like the front better.
But
I never got a back row ride.
I only got one
I never got a front row ride, but I got a second row.
with
thing.
me.
Yeah.
You got a front row
But
ride.
I got a back row ride
That's
twice at the
separate.
end. I think the back row.
I
was
think
way
I
out
would like it in the back.
prefer it.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those coasters. I doubt there's a bad seat on it because the layout. Its pacing is great. I don't know what mine would be. Maybe to be honest, if we're talking about fun, probably Diablo.
Oh,
That thing
that was
will rip
great.
your face off,
Yeah,
man,
up there.
and it runs like it was brand new. There's no
Prob-
rattle on that thing.
Probably my second favorite Batman clone.
Yeah,
After
it's
over Georgia.
yeah.
and Steel Dragon just floored me this trip. I mean, the ending of that ride is it's just nobody talks about the ending of that ride.
It's essentially a Giga Mamba to me.
I feel like for me, I think I'm gonna have to go with Beauty and the Beast because my jaw literally dropped
was not-
during
Is
the
that,
ride.
is that a credit?
It's not a.
Wow.
It's not a good
But the
one.
question was, what was your favorite ride? And
Yeah.
I would agree that was the one that was the most.
Now you have to get to Hyperion at Thorpe, completely different.
Hey, I've actually been to Hyperion. Hyperion?
Happier.
No, Hyperion.
Yes.
I've done Hyperion.
Hyperion,
as well.
yeah.
I've been to Hyperion, but it was closed.
Oh.
That's a common theme of Japan. Closed.
There's a lot of stuff.
Close.
They missed out on
Close.
Big Boom because of the rain, and then
Yeah,
is
but
that the
the
biggest
other group-
credit of the trip that you guys have missed?
Big Boom, probably.
Yeah, I think
That's.
so.
I think that's the biggest one.
Okay.
We've been doing pretty good.
The members
Yeah.
of the other group, I just read. Did you read? What's his name review? A lot of them agreed that it was a little overrated, Big Boom. So they said the restraints were not.
It's
good,
terrible. The
like-
restraints are horrible in that
and
ride.
other than the first drop, I think it maybe the first air
That's
tempo,
it.
That's it.
Yeah.
And we still had a great day at Nassau Highland.
It was.
Yeah, we did. Only got 4 credits in.
We took a
Great-
very
great
expensive taxi there.
day. Twice.
Twice.
There and back.
But
It made it worth it just to.
It was fun.
there's just been so many highlights on this trip, and then just as I did, and the last time I was here, I haven't looked at very much of the footage until I get back. So when I edit it, it'll be like reliving those moments again. Vince and I were talking a little bit about this tonight, just the emotions and stuff. But I cannot wait to see both of how everybody documents the trip. I mean, they've been doing live things on their Instagram.
I've been doing nothing.
He has it, but Airtime Monkey, check
I'll,
out.
I'll do
Jupiter.
reels, but I haven't,
Hakuge.
not as much as I used to, but yeah, I mean, I'll probably do some stuff where maybe a question and answer or something like, what's my top 5 favorite rides, my 5 favorite parks, stuff like that.
What did he
So,
say?
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
But my second favorite ride, I would say, is Jupiter.
Oh, really?
Had
Wow.
So much fun on that thing.
Wow! Take that! Breaking news.
'Cause I heard that ride was really bad.
Yeah. I was expecting it to be bad, but it was.
Apparently
great.
everyone else liked it too. They liked it.
We love the new Regina too.
Maybe
Oh,
they did
Regina
some
2 is
series.
amazing.
I think Jupiter might have been better.
Regina 2, Kawasimi, Steel Dragon 2000. What's this? Thunder Dolphin, still
Oh yeah,
Dolphin.
Thunder Dolphin.
Thunder Dolphins.
Thunder Dolphin is great.
It's great, but it's dropped
yeah.
since we rode some other bigger, because it's that second half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
There's definitely a
Kawasaki.
yeah. I think I mentioned that. There's definitely
Behind on
like
the
a-
live stream the whole time. I was behind. Was one oh I just missed her. Hold on.
We gotta pull it.
Was wondering why you ignored my comment so long, but it was minutes behind.
Wow.
No, it's yeah. You may if you hit there should be a little live button. If you do it, it'll be where we're at.
Yeah. I think she asked why did you guys go to why you didn't go to Kojima?
Oh,
Project?
we
you
did.
not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what do you guys think about just the country in general?
Vending machines. I love it.
Oh.
Anywhere I go, I can just swipe my Suica card or Icy card and just get a bottle of water.
Yeah. So if you have an iPhone,
I don't.
which Marty doesn't,
I'm the only one that-
you can
that
use a
doesn't.
Suica card on your phone, and you just to add funds, you literally hit a button, and
She's showing you.
which I have to do tonight because I only have 360 yen on mine because I hit it heavy today. Yeah. Here's his card.
See, I have a what? Does that show? Yeah.
Yeah.
It says welcome Suica. So this is a temporary, well not temporary one. It's like one for foreigners.
Oh,
it's
so-
only valid for 28 days.
6-minute delay. That's terrible.
Really?
That's what she said.
Oh wow.
That's not good.
This was literally we just got back.
Yeah.
Marty and I ran across to 7-Eleven. They went to
The Manga Mall.
yeah, and just did this. We haven't even gone to dinner yet. What is the Suica? Okay, so it's like it's a card you can just charge,
It's just, yeah.
and you use it pretty much everywhere. You can use it at parks. You can use it on trains. You can use it on taxis.
Buses.
It's essentially
Buses.
a debit, like a Visa debit card that you can just tap on.
Prepaid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes it so much easier.
Prepaid is great.
Yeah.
Because if you use cash in Japan, you're going to get a bunch of change back, and
They
that's
even have 1 yen coins.
yeah. That make
Oh, do I have?
I don't know if you do, but they're so light. I mean, they feel like that's a fake piece of plastic or something. But they it's like that Oyster card in London, but
Oh, yeah.
also works on vending machines and corner shops.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes things a lot easier. The only thing we wish they would change is the JR
I love
pass because the previous 2 times I've been here, the JR pass was like a book and it was sturdier. How is cosplay in real life? Do you see a lot of people dressed up as such on your trip?
Well, we saw one
that's-
on
Tonight we
Island.
did. Oh yeah, we did. We saw this samurai guy
Like Shogun guy.
it.
never touched a
Cosplay is-
pound.
Yeah, it's like
Never touched a pound.
Yes. Dress.
Like a
I don't know. That's what Robert said.
never touched the pound. I mean, it could be like a pound coin.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. But we saw a samurai. It was so hot
He
there.
actually waved.
Yeah, he waved.
he
It's,
waved.
it'll be
Oh,
in the
sword.
video. Yeah, it'll be in the video. But I thought if Anita's watching, Anita Grant, hi. I hope you feel better. She was one of the calls I was able to make.
She's the one that.
Yeah. She sent me an X-ray.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Did they get it out?
it's in there.
Did they get it out yet?
I don't know, Anita. If you're watching this, I know it's probably early in the morning in New Mexico. Have I been to onsen?
To an onsen.
What's that?
You probably couldn't go because you probably.
Oh, there
can't
she
go-
is. She's in here. Hi.
You might not be able to go to an onsen because of your tattoos. It's
Oh.
the baths.
Oh, the
Oh,
bass.
gotcha.
No.
Yeah.
A lot of the road that benefit is you're under 25. You can link to your rail card disconnected. Whoops.
Somebody else also asked, were there any parks that were different?
Oh wow, Emma. Nope, still in there. She said. Her knee.
Oh,
You just
wow.
got-
Ouch.
Yeah.
Somebody, I don't know if we missed that. Somebody asked the park that was hardest to get to, I think. I don't know. Did you guys ever talk about that?
Parque
What?
España, probably.
Oh, yeah.
How? What
Oh, yeah.
time? What time is it in Puake?
Walking.
That's where she lives, Puake, New Mexico. We had an Eyes of Freedom event there in April, was it?
This stuff is.
Yeah, this is a
That's very Moorish. I think that's the word.
This is very good. Did you just buy this just now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's real cheap as well.
You
Yeah.
have to get a bag of these
Uh-huh.
chips too.
Wow, I've been maybe I have those. I haven't opened yet. I don't know what those are.
Yeah. So let's ask our own
5
question.
a.m. Anita, what are you doing up at 5 a.m.?
We're going to ask our own question. What park was the hardest to get to?
So, I thought Parque España, but how is Kijimakogen compared to that?
Oh, that was easy. It just takes a long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so literally from this hotel, I walked to the station, which is like 3 minutes down.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's right there.
Then there's a Sonic train. It's called Sonic. And I think that's about almost 2 hours.
Oh,
Then it stops at Beppo Station. Get out the station, you walk downstairs, and like literally you walk out the door, walk about 10 steps, and there's a bus station there that takes you all the way to the park.
Actually, yeah, probably actually Nassau Island was probably harder because of the taxi.
Yeah,
So,
I think not so, because if you didn't take the taxi, it would have
You'd
been
be screwed.
It would have been
It's
hour
like
and
an
a
hour.
half.
that.
Hour and a
She
half
said
bus
we
ride,
need to
yeah.
go there for the tacos. I had
Wait.
best in Puaca, New Mexico. I had the
Okay.
best tacos of my entire life. She took me. What was it, like a food truck or something
Was
there?
it close by? It's not Albuquerque or Santa Fe?
No, it's just north of Santa Fe. By how far? I think you're only what? She drove me to the airport from Puaca, and it was like 40 minutes or something. I can't remember.
Like near Las Vegas or Taos or
No, it's just north of Santa Fe.
north of Santa Fe.
Yeah,
okay.
just like northwest, I think, if I'm getting my bearings right. I don't know. We had such an incredible time there. She took care of us, took us all these cool places. I mean, you will never go hungry if you're in that area.
I
My
wanna
God.
go there
Guys
then.
had some
It's
good restaurants.
beautiful.
I know what Santa
There's
Fe
these
is like.
the town where they
Have you
live
been
in.
to Santa Fe?
There's like a pilgrimage every year, and like was it like tens of thousands of people walk down this street to this church, and she took us to the church, and like people get by cars because it's like a busy road. I mean, it's kind of it's 30 minutes from Santa Fe. The tacos were from a family-owned restaurant. Emma makes sense, Robert said. Well, I'm sorry you had to leave, Emma. But we get it. I mean, sometimes trips can be a lot of juggling going on, and you just got to find, I guess, the right people. But the one thing that we all agreed on very, very early when we were planning this trip was if it gets too intense for some people, just do your own thing and calm down and cool down. And I've done that. All of us have kind of done that. And it's
These guys were too intense for me. So
oh, here's a good question. What's the longest queue you've been in for a ride on this trip? Probably
Journey?
Oh yeah, we waited like an hour plus.
That actually wasn't too.
It was like 7 minutes.
We waited 70 minutes for the rapids ride.
Ramen ride, yeah. Which was worth it.
I'll tell you what the longest feeling queue was
Oh,
Jaws.
Oh,
We were outside in the sun for most of it.
Or Hollywood.
Man.
Whatever that's called.
I could have stayed and done it by myself. Honestly, I'm too cheap.
It was the heat.
No, I understand, Emma.
Especially in the backdrop. Queue.
Sometimes your knees don't cooperate when you're old. Oh, Marty and I have been feeling that every morning.
Every morning, wake up.
Yeah, we joke and we're like, God, why are we so sore?
It makes all the
We
noises.
we rode we took 2 laps on the Ultra Twister, and I woke up next morning. I'm like, holy Christ, why are my shoulders so sore? And that was the hang time from the Ultra Twister. Biggest surprise of the trip for you?
I would probably say Steel Dragon 2000.
Yes.
Me too. Yeah.
Because I don't hear anyone talk about that, right? I mean, they say it's either rubbish or
It's like a Morgan Piper.
Yeah.
Do the smaller parks, not Disney, Universal, Fuji-Q, usually have short queues or not? Well, it depends on where you go.
And
we've had some surprises.
Your Maryland.
Yummy Island was packed, and I've never been there when there's people there. So Anthony has a theory that if I say a park's going to be dead, it's usually just think the opposite. And then, but like Central Park was exactly like it was when I was there. There was nobody there,
and they had all the rides open.
everything, and they were happy. It's so much that we had to walk up and say, "Are you open?" You know. Yes, normally walk on, but the odd heaving park. Odd heaving park.
Is that Emma?
Yeah.
Is she using British English?
Are you using British English? Are you using Bringlish?
English?
I don't know. I just created it. Rarely a mid-busy park, either packed or walk on. Yeah, you know what? That's pretty much true.
What's that?
There's rarely a mid-crowd that it's either busy or
It's
not.
either busy or
Yeah.
totally dead. Yeah.
And the one thing, get Marty to read my comments.
I can't see any comments.
I got them open.
Heaving will be busy. Okay,
Oh,
so
heaving. Yeah.
okay,
heaving's
heaving.
busy. Yeah.
The other thing that might surprise you is the location of these parks. Like Nassau Highland is literally in the middle of nowhere. Himeji Central Park is in the middle of a valley. And that,
Both are beautiful journeys.
Rositsko, all those support parks are.
Oh, Marty's in there. No way.
it would be amazing to go skydiving there. Oh, that would be incredible.
But even like
Kameji?
Kameji Koken, that's amazing. Yeah. Like all the mountains, everything around you. There's even like a cable car that goes up to one of the
nice.
peaks up there.
Well, one that works. Go figure.
Well, to be fair, it kind of looked like it was
Today,
standing
it's
still.
just a dig on
maybe,
today. I was
maybe
really
it wasn't
bummed.
working.
And I've decided to stop counting coasters on this trip because I always had a weird goal of doing 11-11, and I reached that. So anything new, I'll acknowledge I wrote it, but I'm not gonna keep on doing it. But God, man, this thing is just the vlogs for this trip. So there will be a coasting in Japan 2024. 100% of this vlog, other than I think the very final comment I'm going to do at home, will be shot entirely with this phone. I brought a GoPro, but they are very, very strict with on it. Has quick use affected things? Really a problem in Chessington? It's a disaster at Disney. It's an absolute disaster. Those things. What's the highest credit count on any person you've met has? For me, the highest is my friend Kat, and she's like 27 or 2,800 right now.
I've met Richard Bannister, and he's got 3,000 something.
Yeah, there's only like 3 people in the world that have like 3,000, I think.
Almost 4,000, I think now.
But it depends on how you count. I'm personally very conservative how I count coasters. The other guys are a little bit more relaxed, but
Go Powered!
yeah, for me, it becomes a percentage thing that it's very difficult for me to explain. So in reality, if I counted more relaxed, I'd have a lot more. But to me, a track record should be an internal thing. It should be something that you do. 3,000. Wow. I do it for myself. I can't believe Richard Bannister went to North Korea for credits. Jeez.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's extreme.
I
don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna. I have no idea if I have another big coaster trip in me for in the next 5 years. I don't know. Kat had 3,000 last month in China.
Oh.
I will have to text her. I haven't talked to her in a while. But I'm just so cooked, and it's not just this trip. It's just I'm cooked in general. I need to just walk away from this a little while. So this next series of vlogs will be the last ones that I do. But that's not to say I'm not going to ride coasters and I'm not going to do trips in the future. But it's been awesome though. This has been another big thing. And Marty and I have both discovered that we're not theme park fans. I mean, I've always kind of said that, but I mean, we're theme park. We like going to theme parks. But for us, it's more about the thrills than the story, I guess you could say.
We watched the Coasterbot video.
Oh, we did?
I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
And then we realized we're the exact opposite.
Yeah. So that's the funny thing. Like, I don't even watch any coaster content anymore, just because I've been trying to avoid what's being built, so I can be surprised when I go to a park. Like, for instance, where did that happen on this trip? I didn't even know it was there.
A new coaster?
Yeah, but I didn't even know it was there.
Benningland?
Benningland at that little kiddie, the family coaster.
2 coasters.
Yeah, the Benningland. I didn't even know there was planning to do a big trip to China in the future. Definitely not me. I love riding more than a non-themed coaster on a circle of grass.
Oh man, we tried riding Scream at Magic Mountain.
Monster the
That's
Raptor
terrible.
clone. Well, Emma, so I rode it here at Expo Land when it was Arachi, and I enjoyed it more than Raptor, and that's saying something because Raptor is probably the second biggest coaster that's important to me in my coasting career. It is the coaster that introduced me to B&M. I rode it the first Sunday it was open in '94, and I was in second row, and I remember telling my friends who were not coaster people, how is that so smooth? And then I just figured out just learned about B&M's engineering. And so for me, personally, roller coasters are a 50-50. So half of it is about the actual riding experience and the thrills and the forces. And the other half is the engineering that goes into it. I get just as much thrills from figuring out how parks and manufacturers put the puzzle together, so to speak. That excites me just as much as the thrill. and that's why I love B&M so much. They're brilliant engineers. Some of their coasters are smoother than others, but just riding Arachi the other day confirmed to me they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And maintenance is a big part of that too, obviously, because that coaster looks like crap, but it still runs awesome.
That's why I don't like mud coasters, because they're all rattle. And the engineering is subpar.
But well, guys, there's not much really. How many? Oh my God, we've gone 46 minutes already.
What?
Really?
That's
No
what it
way.
says.
No way.
So thanks for sticking in. If you're watching this or listening to it in your car or whatever, thank you so much.
Emma needs to go to sleep.
Yeah, Emma, you need to go sleep. You've had a big trip. Ratty Mock.
Yeah, ready, Mark.
Yeah. But we're having the time of our lives. I say it all the time, but it's hard for me to convey it unless you've been here. But I love this country. It's midday, she said.
Oh, okay.
You'll have to join me next year, a summer in Scandi. Joe Poole says. Very cool, man. I've been to Scandi in 2007, but I haven't been back since. But Anthony's leaving.
Bye.
Let's see what here says. Nice stream, guys. The rest of your trip. Thank you. I'm sure we'll figure out a way. So we're here for another night, and then we go to Nagoya for a couple nights. We're making our way back east, and in Tokyo we have a couple nights. So maybe we'll go live in Tokyo.
I love how you call it east. It feels more north to me. Like
Well,
I
it's
feel it's south.
northeast, but like the trains call it east, right?
Do they?
Do they?
They actually.
Is it north or
they do,
east?
actually.
I feel like it might be east.
Really? See, Japan is like
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
like
line.
that.
yeah,
I don't think it's like that.
and you lose sense of direction very easily because of how fast the trains move.
Yeah.
Sean Flaherty live in Tokyo.
No, I would love to go live at a karaoke bar so you can hear us all do metalcore. But I have a great day tomorrow. Talk to you soon, brother. Okay, and thank you, sis. Thank you, sis Anita. You are the best. I hope you heal and get that BB out of your knee. You have crazy luck. Mind the gap, absolutely, and especially here because there's sometimes you can fall in between the trains if you're not careful. But thank you. I love everybody. You guys have any final words? We need to go get food. We've been drinking alcohol during the stream, but
I
nothing.
haven't.
No, he
I
hasn't.
do drink alcohol, but not.
Yeah.
They
Eating
don't-
chips.
These are empty. These
Yeah.
were full at the start of the.
Yeah, they were, and I still have another bag over here. And we didn't even touch the Fanta stuff. We have to figure this out.
Yeah.
As you can see, this is what Fanta instructions or Japanese instructions on the back look like. On the front, that's what it looks like. I don't know if it's backwards where you see it, but it is backwards here. But everyone, be safe out there. Safe travels. Thank you, Joe Pools.
Bye-bye.
And excuse me. If you're new here, subscribe, all that jazz. If you wanna try those snacks, maybe I'll try to bring some back. Sometimes snacks don't travel well. What do you guys do? Okay, I think they're just trying to tell me to sign off because we got to go get food.
We're angry.
No, we're not angry.
No, no.
We're having a great time. But everybody, talk to you soon, and thanks for sticking in here. And yeah, exactly. It's
Bye-bye.
been a long day, and we're ready to go eat and then pass out. Love everybody. Talk to you later.